Hello. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Coming on today to do another chat with you about hormones. And today I want to talk to you about your progesterone levels. How do you know you've got low progesterone levels? I don't know if, can you hear me? I'm going to check you can hear me because I can't hear myself talking. Let's have a see if I'm live on my page and you can all hear me okay. If anyone's here, can you let me know if you can hear me? I can't hear myself talking. Well, there we go. Can you hear me? Right, I'm just going to carry on now. So yeah, progesterone. So I want to talk to you about progesterone, and it is produced in the second 2 weeks of your cycle, your menstruation cycle. If you don't know how your menstruation cycle works, so you need to ovulate to make the majority of your progesterone in your body. Your adrenal glands do make some progesterone, and they do take over your progesterone levels in menopause when your ovaries stop. But at least 25% of your progesterone is made after ovulation. So what happens after ovulation is you have like a pop-up shop, as I call it, and it's called the corpus luteum. And this is what excretes your progesterone levels in your second part of your cycle. And this is what can help nourish your baby if your egg gets fertilized. So it controls the blood lining in your uterus. It controls estrogen and the growth of that blood lining, so it doesn't get out of control. It keeps it steady, so it can grow the baby and nourish the baby. And so it sort of like says, okay, we'll just provide a little nest here for the baby to grow and nourish it. And then if your egg doesn't get fertilized, this is when the levels drop off and you have your period. It also prohibits muscle contractions in your uterus, so you don't expel your baby, you keep pregnant. That's why progesterone goes high in pregnancy, to stop this muscle contraction, and so you don't expel the egg. And it also protects your brain, and it helps to keep you calm, does progesterone. It works with GABA in your brain, and it flips over and it makes what's called allopregnenolone, and that's what helps with the GABA production and the calming effect in your brain. So if you've got anxiousness and lots of mood swings, you might have low progesterone, and you're not getting this GABA calming effect in your brain. What else does progesterone do? It helps to buffer stress. So if you're under lots of stress, or you have lots of stress in your life, then your progesterone levels are going to be quite low. So you don't want this to happen, because cortisol will steal your progesterone to buffer stress. That's just what happens. So you don't want that to happen, and you want to try and control your stress levels. And what else does it do? Progesterone, calming hormone, helps growth. Yeah. And so if you have low progesterone, then, so what the symptoms of low progesterone, I just talked about a few there. You've got mood swings, anxiety, you maybe have some irritability, you can't sleep, you're finding it hard to just relax and stay calm. You've got some heavy periods, lot of period disruption, heavy periods, infertility, you've got irregular cycles, you've got spotting in between your cycles, you've got headaches, your breasts are tender, you've got PMS around your periods as well. That's a big sign that you've got low progesterone. And if you've been on the birth control pill for a long period of time, like I was, that just really, my progesterone levels just went woo, really down. And the high levels of stress that I suffered over a number of years as well put my progesterone levels even lower. So I was in really, really bad situation with my progesterone levels, and I had to get mine up as soon as I could, as soon as I realised that my progesterone was so low, right, I need to take action here. Because what that does, if your progesterone gets too low, and it does go low in perimenopause, but you don't want it to drop off too quickly in perimenopause. You want it to steadily reduce. You don't want to lose it, a lot of it, because it can go very, very low in perimenopause because of the stresses. And there's so many stresses around at the moment. And when I talk about stress, you know that I talk about stress a lot. And it's not just diet stress, it's not just work stress, it's your life, it's your exercise, how you think is stress, toxins in your life. All this is adding to your stress bucket in your body, and it can be lowering your progesterone. So this is what we want to try and stop. You want to try and find out what your stresses are, and this is what I help women to identify with all the time. I help them to get to grips with what their stresses are, why they've got low progesterone, why they're struggling with anxiety and depression and things like that. So you need to pay attention with your stress levels, because like I said, that could put estrogen high, and it can make estrogen be more dominant, and that can cause a lot of problems in itself with weight gain and everything, and irritability. And it can also affect your thyroid as well from working correctly. And your thyroid is your furnace. It's what your metabolism keeps high. It's what burns your calories. It's what maintains your weight. It's what keeps your metabolism going. It's your temperature, your digestion, your menstrual cycle. Your thyroid controls your menstrual cycle as well. So it can affect your thyroid, because what it does is, when estrogen's high, estrogen it just gobbles up all the thyroid hormone. It says, right, I'm having all this, thank you very much, I want all this, thank you, I'm having it all. And the estrogens, the high estrogen in your body, it gathers up your thyroid, it like binds your thyroid up, so your body can't use it, but your thyroid isn't free to be used. So your body's like saying, where's the thyroid hormone gone? You know, I need some in these cells, I want some energy, I need to burn fat, I need to get nourishment in my body. You know, you've got thyroid receptors all over your body, so it can affect that as well. So you can see how all these things can play into your high estrogen, your low progesterone, and your thyroid not working correctly. So there might not be nothing wrong with your thyroid. Your doctor might be saying, your thyroid's normal, there's nothing wrong. And your doctor's probably correct by saying that. It's just because of the estrogen dominance, and it's blocking your thyroid from being used in your body. And so we need to pay attention to that and take a look at that. So what are some other things that you can do then? This is why I love seed cycling so much. I talk to women about seed cycling because you need zinc. Zinc is very good to help with your follicle stimulating hormone, with your pituitary gland, to get your so make sure that you're ovulating. And then it helps with getting vitamin B6 as well. And then magnesium, you need magnesium for healthy progesterone levels. So magnesium gets lost in your body under stress as well. And magnesium helps to regulate your follicle stimulating hormone and your luteinizing hormone. So it helps to regulate your periods every month, and also stimulating your hormone, thyroid hormone as well. So this is why I like seed cycling really a lot, to help with normalizing hormone imbalances and getting your menstrual cycle back and getting progesterone levels up again. But there's so many other things that you can do to help with progesterone. It's not just the seed cycling, but I'm just giving you something that you can start to incorporate into your life about seed cycling. If you want my seed cycling book, I've got a free book that I want to give you. It's in the comments below. If you want a copy of that, please say yes please in the comments below, and I'll give you a copy of my seed cycling book to help you out with your low progesterone. And also my perimenopause and menopause class is open to join. The wait list is open to join, and then I'll let you know when you're on the wait list when my next class is going to open up, and then you'll get a special offer from me about my class, but you need to be on my wait list to get that special offer, and also the extra bonuses that I include with the class as well. If you want details about that, I'm going to put in the comments below, and you can find all the details about that, and join the wait list. Because I can help you drop a plan specific to your needs. You know, everyone's got different symptoms and will need different things to help with those symptoms. so I can guide you through the class. And because I send you lots of videos, I send you handouts, meal plans, so I guide you through that class and what's best for you, what to eat best for you, what herbs are best for you, how you can get your gut health strong if you need that help. So yeah, click in the comments below, click on the join and join the wait list, and I want to get to know you and can't wait to see you on the class. So thanks for watching tonight. I want to take care of yourself, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon. See you later.